So if you're of childbearing age, you might want to consider a few things before you have a kid with someone. And here is my advice about that. Number one, and I shouldn't number because I'm not going to remember where I'm at. But anyway, first off, are you ready? Are you actually fully ready to experience parenting? That's a personal choice. And most of us weren't ready. You'll never fully be ready because it's always a surprise what's going to happen day in and day out. Just look at your own life, first off, and then look at how your life has gone. Remember how your parents performed, because you're going to do exactly what they did unless you do some healing first. And even with all the best healing, those habits are ingrained. So you may want to check yourself first before you start having kids, okay? And then the next thing I want to remind you of, because you already know this, is how to choose a partner. You want to choose someone that you're going to have a child with that's not a jump off. Yeah. Because you're out there having all sorts of relationships, you don't want to have a jump off as the baby's dad or the baby's mom. That's just a formula for disaster. And the disaster will fall on you, your finances, your freedom. Okay? In generally your happiness and your karma. Whether if you're female or male hearing this. The worst part of it is that you're bringing a whole new being here to experience this world with a split life. If you're not prepared, if you're not ready, if you're not thinking these things through. So another thing to look at is the opposite partner or your partner's family line, their parents. What they're up to, you're going to be up to, because your partner's going to drag all that shit into your relationship. They can't help it. It's what they are, especially if they haven't bothered to look at themselves yet. Okay? The next thing is, don't have a child because you're bored. Don't have a child because you're lonely. Don't have a child because you need something to love. Get a plant and love it. Learn to take care of it. Honor it. Okay? Get a puppy, but make sure you want to keep it. That's also a big responsibility. You don't want to be getting pets and not taking care of them, abandoning them, taking them to the shelters where they get euthanized. Okay? But the last thing you want to do is try to bring a whole person here that's going to live 100 years or more, hopefully, into drama. That's fucked up. Okay? And you know why I can say this with a straight face? Because I did it too. I'm not saying anything I haven't done. Okay? Now, the next part you want to look at is your physical body. Are you ready? Are you ready for that? Females, are you ready to have a child? Do you drink all the time? Are you taking vitamins, or even not vitamins, they kind of fallen out of favor, but more like spices and herbs? And are you actually eating a healthy, well-rounded diet? Are you eating vegetables and fruits? Is your body in good conditioning? Are you exercising? What are your internal organs looking like? Like, really, what's your attitude looking like? How do you treat yourself? Are you just out there getting nails and perms and all this other chemicals you put in your body before you put a baby in your vessel? I mean, come on, like, really, honestly. How healthy is your vagina? How healthy is your uterus? Do you drink enough water as it is? Are you exercising? Do you meditate? Okay? These are important questions, and I'm sorry I'm saying them so bluntly, but had a situation today that's like, these people are not thinking. They weren't thinking. Okay, but anyway, this is a side story. I might not even go into that today. Okay, and so now you're going to have a baby. Oops, it happened, accident. You have a baby, it's on the way. Shit, you messed up. Or shoot, this is the best thing in my life. Right? Okay, that happened. Now what? Now what? You better get ready. Males and females alike. Because our kids, our society is not well. It is not well. If you can go outside and not feel the connection with the universe, feel the connection with the trees, the plants, the air you breathe, the connection with the fabrics touching your skin, then you are disconnected. And so your journey is going to be tough. You're going to try to raise a child and not really know how to feel that child. You're going to go through 9 months of gestation. Really, it's 10 months, but we won't go into that. 9 months of gestation and not understand or feel the soul as it enters the body. You're not going to be able to communicate with that baby, even though it's communicating with you. You're going to be blocked from it. But say that doesn't happen to you. Say you are tapped in. Say you can feel. Great. Great. I'm so happy for you. This isn't for you. This conversation isn't for you then. Okay? Share and teach someone how to be connected if you know this stuff already. Okay, so now baby's born, right? Baby's born. Males, you have a baby mama situation. Yep, no matter what you do, you keep telling people, I don't know why she cussing me out. She treating me like shit. I don't know why. I can't seem to do nothing right. Remember when you didn't really think it through? She was a jump off and you just had this baby because, she didn't get an abortion because you wanted her to? Or you just thought it was going to be the best thing in your life and you just said, let's just have it. And you didn't really kind of think it through before you started making babies with people you weren't really sure about. You didn't even know. Okay. Now what do? Now what do? You get cognizant of the fact that you fucked up. And that's okay. We all do. And you start protecting yourself by just establishing the fact that you want better for yourself. You won't tolerate somebody bringing drama to you. Even if that means stop sleeping with your baby's mom. Stop treating her like a jump off. Either commit, jump all the way in, y'all work it through, get some counseling. If that's not going to work out, then jump all the way out and be a good dad like you have been. If you really want this child in your life, go to court. Take it to court and see if you can pull that baby to you and have full custody, especially if the mom is for the streets, put it that way. Now, if you have a good baby mom, meaning like she's loving, she's loyal, she's kind, and you're the problem, you're the one still undecided and out there doing all sorts of wild things when you're claiming that you want to be a family man, because nobody's making you do that. But if you're trying to live in both worlds, stop and respect her. You may never get another one like this with your child, which is sacred, but you need to decide what you want. You really do. And the way you protect yourself is you get a good lawyer if you're already in this mess and she's threatening you with child support, whatever. Get yourself a good lawyer. Have a conversation with her. Try to work it out. Make the clear distinction that you're going to be whole and complete with or without anybody, but you're not going to put up with drama. You're not going to be in that because you need to be healthy and whole for your child. Ladies, this goes for you too. If he's showing up half the time, inconsistent, trying to be your man, trying to just keep you from being with anybody else because he's scared you're going to have another man around your child, but he's treating you like shit, move on. Y'all be friends. Y'all started this off as friends, hopefully. But you can always build a friendship. The most important thing for you, all people involved in a family situation, is to be healthy and whole and complete. Be good to each other, meaning let's be friends. And let's look out for this little guy, this little girl who's here. And cut all the drama out completely. I don't really believe in these court systems, but if you got an unreasonable mate, that might be your saving grace right there. Now, I never took anybody for child support, ever, because I feel like this. I'm not going to make you or have some court dictate to you or make you do something you should want to do. And should, meaning this is your child, you should. It should be something inside you innately that you want to take care of your own child. And whatever you can afford, you'll send. I'm not worried about it. And if you can't, I got it. And if you do send a check, I'm going to check with you. Is it cool? You good? I don't want to be cashing this shit and it's going to set you back when I'm trying to hurt you. I need you to be here, present. Don't do nothing illegal either. Don't do nothing that's going to get you caught up so you can't be in your child's life. No, I'm not pushing you like that because I can work out these finances and this nutrition and all this stuff. I got that. But I do want you to show up. I want you to be the best you can be. So we're not going to have no drama, okay? That's my approach. And yeah, I've been that crazy baby mama too. I haven't been well. I have not been well. I haven't. Honestly, I feel like I got well in the last probably 10 years. That's crazy, right? I have caused a lot of hurt. I have participated in a lot of bullshit. That's how come I can give you this advice with a straight face and tell you there is so much more to this. But first and foremost, your first job, both of you, ladies, men, check yourself. Love yourself. That doesn't mean go get your hair done, nails did, and all that. No, it means sit still. And don't put up with nobody else's bullshit. Don't start none, won't be none. You know what I mean? If somebody's calling you out your name, accusing you of things, stop worrying about what they think. Fuck what they think. What do you know? What do you know? Because if you accept that poison, then you're going to die from it. And what I mean by die, you're going to die to this world. Your spirit is going to get depleted. You're going to have all the sadness and turmoil, and you're going to start losing and leaking energy. And then what's going to happen? Say you leave this person, but you never fix the root of the problem. The root of the problem is you, because you don't have enough self-confidence or self-love to not even have somebody like that in your life. The red flags were thrown up way before this baby got here. And how you know? Let me tell you how you know. Your last relationship looked just the same. There's somebody in your family who treats you just like this, be it your mom, your grandma, your brother, your cousin, or your dad. Somebody else is treating you in the same way, making high demands of you, telling you about yourself, convincing you that you're something that you really, maybe you're acting a certain way, but they're defining you. So what I'm saying is, if you ain't going to look at yourself, and if you ain't going to change something about yourself, meaning sit still, start really loving yourself, start really setting up boundaries, then you might as well stay with these toxic people, because you're just going to keep running into them. That's all I'm going to say about that.